Hello everybody and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector. We are going to head over to Helion Gate today. That is the plan. Part of the plan, I should say. The real plan, Helion Gate, we're gonna fly straight there, past the Far Spindle, then we'll go to Holmes Rock, and then we'll go to Wellspring. We have a lot of stuff to do at different areas, so that's why we're kind of jumping around. We're going on a little bit of a road trip, except it's not a road trip because there's no roads. We're in space. But I think that is the best bet for us right now. We'll probably get more contracts once we're over at Helion Gate. But we're just gonna not go to the Far Spindle right now. We can worry about that later. We just need to make sure we have fuel when we go somewhere else, which we have an alright amount of money right now, so it shouldn't be too tough. We just want to be careful about how much we spend. But if we want to make good money, we have to spend a little bit of money, so let's head over to Helion Gate. Okay, -3 hunt during the travel, perfect. Let's get out of here. Whee! Whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Whoa. Helion Gate hangs over the rig. Its corroded arches resemble the dislocated vertebrae of some vast, long-dead serpent. That's one big ugly scrap pile, Seraphin whistles from the pilot's seat. Solheim didn't like to build them small. A monument to hubris. Seraphin shoots you a sideways glance. Feeling poetic, sleeper? I just like saying big words. Gotta be big if you want to fit every ship that visits the system through it. Bliss cuts in from the back of the cockpit. Impressive, really, building something so massive out of here. Solheim like to impress visitors, sure. Seraphin leans forward, looking for the best place to enter the structure. But they also like to scan entire ships and impound those that didn't enter through the gate. Seraphin catches your eye, looking for some agreement. Not the most admirable qualities. I mean, it kind of was a bit of a curse, but also was kind of interesting. Why can't I have a middle option? I don't know, it is pretty impressive, but it's also a monument to some really bad things that they did. There's a reason they collapsed. So... it seems pretty impressive. Seraphin shakes his head. Gotta say, I'm surprised to hear a sleeper impressed by corporate infrastructure. Don't let him bait you, sleeper. Bliss rolls their eyes. Solheim were cruel and ruthless, but without them, this system would be just 2 gas giants and a load of rocks. No harm in recognizing it. You look out of the cockpit towards the gate, its layers of systems and rooms slowly opening to the void, peeling away cycle after cycle to reveal the bones beneath. So do ships stop here? This isn't like a station, is it? It looks like nothing. This is where Jean-Mi mentioned you might be able to find the location of a ship with the prime Shipmind. Oh, right! Among the old shipping manifests and Solheim records. You look over the towering structure of the gate. This is going to take some work. Oh god, we don't have a lot of fuel, though. Oh, suddenly a flash high up on the gate catches your eye. A light turning on and off again for a moment. You lose track of it. Is this place inhabited? Seraphin raises an eyebrow. Doubt it. He winks and smiles. You're hoping for a station sidebar? No, I saw something, Seraphin. I have a feeling you'll be disappointed. Unless we find an executive's old liquor cabinet. Bliss pats you on the shoulder and drifts out of the cockpit. Guys, I see something! Nobody listens to me. Time to see what secrets the gate has left. Oh. Oh, so this is like pretty uninhabited. We're just exploring. Well, at least we could see our timer. Okay, Solheim records, pre-collapse shipping manifests, customs hall. I don't have really good rolls right now. Because of fucking course I don't. We can still look around. Let's see. Okay, wait. I should read. Dark corridors lead off into abandoned facility with no map and no one to guide you. Picking a direction and following it is the only option. Scan the hall. Once a bustling entry point, the customs hall was abandoned after the collapse. With some careful analysis, you can find what was left behind. Within the gate, once the main checkpoint for entry into the entire Helion system, the Helion Gate lies dark and broken, but it is not without its secrets. Alright, and what about over here? Power up the archive. One way to get the data you need from the archive is to power up the whole machinery of it. A daunting engineering task. Oh yeah, that's gonna take a while. Idle minds. Identifying a ship with viable shipmind means pouring through the records of Solheim shipping lanes. I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy to just find it here, though, right? And we don't have... We're being hunted, so we'll need to move again, possibly. Oh, my freaking fuel, man. Extract the records. Slower than turning on in the entire archive. Selectively extracting records is safer and the slower method to get what you need. Okay. Hopefully we can find some fuel, because, if we have to travel, I think we're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked. Let's just ignore that for now. Let's see. Let's start over here. Oh, not bad, not bad. New location discovered. Let's see. Where? Oh, derelict fuel barrage. Oh, thank God, they were so nice about this. This shattered, jagged old barge once carried a fleet's worth of fuel. With care and time, you may be able to scavenge some of it for your ship. Phew! I actually totally knew that the whole time. I had that whole thing planned out. What about this? Okay, no, that's danger. I don't know if I'm willing to risk it with my garbage dice rolls right now. Maybe we'll do one more up here, because if we could find a place with some food, that would be nice. We only have a little bit of supplies. Ooh, a little bit of energy gone. That's all I'm willing to do with these rolls. We can... Okay. We could technically use some supplies to eat, but I don't think we're that freaked out yet. So we'll end cycle. We'll see what happens next time. Please? Alright, not that bad. As much as I want to go crazy exploring, we definitely need to scavenge for some fuel. Oh, well... I mean, we can wait a little bit. I gotta get stuff done. I gotta do some research. Here, let's power up the archive. Nice, nice. Maybe do a little bit of something over here. If we can. Okay, looking at the scans, you can almost imagine the hall how it once was, flowing with people and products. New location discovered. Seized cargo. A mess of confiscated cargo stretches off into the darkness. The sight instills some fear, but perhaps there's still something here yet to be picked clean. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, let's first finish up at the customs hall. See if we can finish this up, please. Be nice. Yes! After spending some time here, you're convinced you're not alone here. But how do you find the gate's residence? Is there like a whole secret city here? New location. Oh. Whoa. Cutaway scrap. Most of the gate is corroded beyond use, but deep in the structure you can still find good metal. Data scraping. The gate's network collapsed long ago, but there's data to be found in the old terminals and servers inside the structure. So there's definitely people here somewhere, maybe, right? We'll do a little bit of a push right here for supplies. That did not work. Speaking of supplies, I might have to use some right now. I need to eat. We'll make a meal. You aren't much of a cook, but you do the best you can with the supplies and eat quickly. If you eat it fast, it won't be bad. It's like that scene in I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl. It's like, that's bad. Alright, end cycle. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm going to... We're gonna use one of these for supply to get fuel. Which they're already sourcing fuel too, so that's good. They're doing that. And then let's see, what about over here? I haven't started this. Well, I have started this, but it's not that good. Let's try this. The danger one. Not bad. Took a little bit of energy, though. The section of the archive begins to spin up. The room rumbles and flickers with light. I don't know if I'm willing to risk it with those rolls. Maybe we can use Endure on the seized cargo, see if we can find anything. Ew. Okay, not bad. You find dry supply cache, not accessed since the collapse, but as you do, you hear strange noises in the dark. What? What? Who's out here? Let's see. What about data? Can I find data? Not the Star Trek character. What is that? Solheim data? Data left behind from the corporation that once owned Helion. We have data, and I'm starving! It's a good thing I found a little bit of supplies. Okay, I think I'll have them switch over to sourcing supplies for now, if they can. I'm willing to do like 1 or 2 more cycles, and then I think we need to dip. I'm not willing to stay in one place for too long with Lane on our tail. Let's see what we can get done next cycle. It really depends on the rolls. If I close my eyes and don't look until it starts, it'll be good. It'll be it's decent. It's alright. It's alright. The important thing is I can use this over here. Let's dig through these records. Let's do this one. Nice. The archive is coming online. You watch as terminals light up in the dark. Nice. Section of the archive begins to spin. The room rumbles and flickers with light. One more, please. Nice. You hear something in the dark. What? Oh no. In the dark and airless void of the archive, something flickers. You've been working in the dark, picking through guts of corroded machines, skimming the data and their corrupt memories, digging through a graveyard in search of ghosts. But now, with another flicker, the place begins to come back to life. Along the rows of benches, some of them crushed by fallen ceiling panels, terminals begin to flicker into uneasy life. A cacophony of distorted sounds accompany the machines, as some of them immediately glitch and spark. Did you do this? You stand frozen as the archive glitters around you with a million shipping entries. The stream of information is overwhelming, node graphs drawing out routes and inventories, tracing a web around you in pale cyan. Suddenly, they all shut off, the terminals blinking out together, leaving a single translucent screen glowing softly in the dim room. And in that dim room, drifting towards you out of the dark, you see a figure. Is this who I think it is? Is this what you're looking for? The voice crackles aggressively through your suit's local comms. Who are you? Oh my god, Judy! Judy's okay! She's alive! Oh my goodness, thank goodness she's alive! I thought she got blown up! Sleeper? Is that you? You hear Junie's voice now, tense and unsure. She stops beside the single online terminal, her suited form lit in pale light. Junie! You hear the smile in her voice. Good to see you again. She pauses and glances around. Though the venue is a little unexpected. I was here looking for a Shipmind. She shrugs. Well, yes, I can see that. I've been digging through the archives myself, although slightly less forcefully than you. I did have this whole speech prepared for whatever salvager was ripping through these archives so messily, not to mention aggressively, but now that I know it was you, well, I'm just glad to see you. Oh, I'm glad to see you too. I'm glad you didn't get exploded. Although you really need to be more careful. You could have taken the entire archive down the way you were working with it. These machines are decades old. You can't just rifle through them like they were a scrap pile. I saw the pattern of your queries. A prime Shipmind equipped ship, still operational at the collapse, last located in the region around Helion Gate. You can feel how pleased she is with herself from here. That about right? Nicely done. She nods. Would you expect anything else? Not from you. I'm just so happy you're alive. I want to hug you. I'm so glad. I thought I screwed up and got you killed, Junie. That's why I did the hard work for you. Junie beckons you over to the lone lit-up terminal. You drift over and see a single point, a faded transit trail beside it, sunward from the Helion Gate. Something like this, maybe? She smiles and steps aside so you can see the screen. You check the info pane beside the map. Shipmind in use, abandoned by all hands after the collapse, tantalizingly in reach. What can I say? Try thank you, Junie. Thank you, Junie. Everyone say thank you, Junie. But Junie turns, and in the glow of the terminal meets your eye with complete seriousness. The question is, what do you want it for? I'm gonna be honest. I trust Junie. I'm gonna explain. You tell her what Jean-Mi told you, about your shifting body, transformed by some unknown influence, about the need for a prime shipmind to house your emulated mind while he runs the diagnostic process. She's silent for a moment, unsure how to respond. I'm sorry, Sleeper, but I think I can help you. I want to come with you. Junie gives you a strong look. Do you know how often someone gets out of one of those old Solheim wrecks? They are more trouble than they're worth, but contained inside, there's an entire history to uncover. Uncover and take, you mean? This isn't like last time, I promise. I have no interest in the Shipmind, but everything else? It's too good a chance to pass up. I know I can't force you or trick you into taking me. That's why I wanted to offer you this instead. She indicates the terminal, still showing the ship's final resting place. I hoped that maybe, if I helped you find what you needed, it would show I can be trusted. I trust you. She smiles. Thank you for saying so. I'll send the coordinates to your ship, and I'll be hanging around the gate until you're ready to leave. She shifts in front of the terminal and plugs in her deck, tapping away at rapid speed. If you need to go get supplies from the spindle or anything else, fine. She folds her arms. I'll wait. But if you go on this job without me, I'll get the message. She shrugs. You won't see me again. No, please, Judy, come with us. I want you to be a part of the crew. Another adoption. Would it be a like return adoption? We lost her for a little bit, but I swear we're fine. With that, you leave her in the archive, extracting data as you ascend back to Helion Gate's upper levels. Nice! New local crew available, new contract on map. So it is a contract. I don't know how comfortable I feel going there with only 3 supplies. We might stay an extra... I don't like this either, but if we take 1 extra cycle and then go, it should be fine. Hang on, where is this on the map? How far away? 4! Okay, we're taking 1 more cycle for sure. It's a dangerous quest. Oh, fuck. Do we stop at this far spindle? Then we have to spend money. But then he might catch up with us. Let's do it. Let's spend 1 more cycle here, just 1 more. And then, or we go back to the far spindle and just quickly refuel and then go. I want us to get there when we have 0 on our trail. Last time we did a dangerous one was with Junie and we got caught up too. So we'll stop at the far spindle. We'll get that -3 and then we'll leave as soon as we can. How's everything going over here, by the way? Oh, now I get the good fucking rolls. I can use that to make money, it's okay. Looks like everything is still chill over here. Oh, maybe we could sell our scrap. Yeah, that could make us money too. Okay, so we have 3 supplies right now. Let's sell our scrap. Raw scrap. Could process that, get some money. Yes, yes, yes. 7 cryo, some processed scrap. I don't know what to do with processed scrap. Maybe we could do something here. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's go up here. We'll make some money right here as well. Because we need to be careful. I think this is the first danger quest we're taking since we started the game. But we'll gamble, we'll get some cash, and we'll finish this up too while we're here. Like how I said we weren't gonna go to the far spindle, and now here we are! Ooh, you found a member to vouch for you. Now you can play for your own winnings. Wonderful. So is that just a money thing? Oh no! Into it! Now that you're vouched for, you can play games in the casino, but you feel eyes of security onto you. People are usually suspicious of sleepers, but they get especially suspicious when you repeatedly win games of chance. Okay, so don't... Well, we're fucked on that one, but it's okay. Alright, now let's buy our supplies. We need... We'll fill fuel. Fill supplies. Perfect. And then maybe we could fly straight from somewhere else. Belt. Do I need to be in Helion to do the... Oh, I think I need to be in Helion to do the contracts. Is that right? I think it is. Because I can't click on this right here. Alright, well, that's okay. I probably needed... A refuel was probably for the best anyway. And... Oh, that's bad. Maybe I will still refuel here. Oh, but I don't have a lot of money either. Well, let's see what we grab. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and we're gonna be using supplies while we're on this, so I'm not that worried about food right now. So let's travel. We're gonna risk it for the Shipmind wreck. In order to run a full diagnostic of your system, Jean-Mi needs a Shipmind. The Solheim wreck, abandoned during the collapse, is your best shot. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're bringing Junie. And who else do we want to bring? Can I bring all of you? Crew full. Can I look at myself? I want to check my skills again. Oh, first things first, I think I am gonna use these. For the push. And we're gonna minus two, I'm gonna hold off. Okay, Intuit is my bad one, so we need at least one person with Intuit, but Engage is also my bad one, so... Let's see, I would like to bring Bliss and Junie, if I can. I feel like they might be the best to bring. Yeah, you have Intuit, you have Engage, but you have a plus to this. I think Engage might just be a risky one for us, but I'd rather have these two with us. Especially, we have to bring Bliss for the Intuit. We have to bring Junie, so we're gonna go with this one. Sorry, Yujin, but you're sitting this one out. Which is funny, because he's technically a permanent crew member, so I think he's just sitting. He's just sitting in the back watching us do this. Alright, travel. On to the mission. Oh, wow. We're too far sunward, Sleeper. Seraphin turns back in his chair to look at you. I don't like it. It's hard not to agree. The coordinates Junie have found drew you out of Helion Gate and almost out of the belt completely, into the soft rubble-strewn transition with the Helion system, to the edge of Conway-controlled space. Oh, yikes, so we're like right on the edge. Line in the sand. If we go too close, we're gonna get murdered. That's why this ship is likely to be untouched. Junie surveys the wreck coldly. It's too far sunward for belt traffic to run into, and now with Conway drones patrolling the edge of the belt, it's even less attractive as a salvage site. But there are drones patrolling, and that's not a good thing either. Lucky us, I guess. Junie eyes you, trying to detect if you're being sarcastic or not. I doubt anyone has been here in decades, so actually I would say we are lucky. Any drone signals? Nothing I can see, but I don't dare reach out too far. Seraphin flicks a few switches. We should assume they're out there. As you look out at the twisted wreck, you swear you see a red light, blinking between the stars. You exchange a look with Seraphin. He's seen it too. We better get to it, Sleeper, Seraphin begins, unclipping from his seat, quickly and quietly. From what I understand, Conway drones run on automatic until they detect something of interest. Junie unclips too. So as long as we're quiet, we don't have to contend with an operator, just an automated search sweeps. Okay. So if we are detected, we'll be killed by a machine, not a person. Bliss shakes their head. I don't find that very reassuring. They get up out of the corner seat and glide towards the back of the ship to get suited up. Sorry, Bliss, you're in this with us now. You drift out of your chair and head towards the airlock, unable to shake the feeling of being watched. Being here is a risk, you know that, but you need this Shipmind, so no matter what happens, you won't be leaving here empty-handed. Yeah, we literally— oh, there's a Conway alert! Oh, Junie, your rolls are so bad! Okay, so only me and Bliss are working this run. I hate that we don't have our contract thing while we're here. We need to keep an eye on that. I don't know how long we have. I think we have 8 cycles, so realistically we'll want this to take like 7 or less. Any more than that and we're in very real danger. So this is the first cycle. We just need to be quick but also careful. Okay, let's see. Into it. This is why we brought you, Bliss. Okay, let's see. Starting up network architecture might bring unwanted attention, while exploring in person is likely to keep your crew undetected, or extract map data. Some of the ship's network architecture still functions. Accessing map data from it will help you explore the wreck. I'm willing to do this one only because I have a 100% positive. Anything less and I wouldn't do it. And I trust you with this. Positive or neutral? It's okay. Hopefully. Okay, you got a little stress, but that's okay. The corridors of the ship start to make sense, but the process is unnerving and exhausting. And should I... Positive or neutral? We can risk it, for now. Okay, okay. An entire section of the map, fully mapped, is found among the corrupted data. This will help. Okay, we're already halfway there through this first part. But with all that we have dealing with right now, I'm not willing to risk a second try. You know what I mean? Not with any of these rolls. The rest of our rolls are garbage. 1s and 2s, what are we gonna do with that? Even my push will only get it to a 4. So, that's one cycle. Everyone remember. And by everyone, I mean me. This is not live. Okay. That's better. That's much better. Better, better, better. Okay. We'll use yours. Alright. See, I've got it. I never doubted you. I stutter. I never... No! What? Okay, you do this one. You might take a little bit of stress. Not this time, actually, surprisingly. Slowly but surely, routes are tracked through the ship. It won't be too much longer until the Shipmind is located. And by too much longer, we mean right now. You've located the Shipmind cradle, time to extract it. Yeah, this is one of those ones where I can't let my hubris get in the way. We need to find it and go. Junie leads you deep into the wreck, through crushed and twisted corridors, floating panels and wires appearing suddenly in your headlamps like strange sculptures. Just as you begin to tire of the endless dark and the haze of particles washing over your suit, Junie leads you into a chamber where the ceiling is torn open to reveal the stars. At its center lies a cylindrical object, half your height but raised on a complex pedestal, from which countless thick cables snake off into the dark like braided hair. 1 or 2 of them float freely, waving back and forth with glinting, severed ends, but most of them disappear into the floor and walls, or twist and curve out of sight. Beautiful, isn't it? Junie stares at the prime Shipmind, the stars reflected in her faceplate. Not bad. Junie glides over to the pedestal, pushing her way delicately through the wires. As she takes out her terminal and looks for an access port, she talks, softly, her voice carried through the suit comms. These cables lead off to every one of the ship systems. Engines, life support, navigation, lighting, networking, you name it. Shipmind has hardwired access to them all. When an old ship like this was running well, the Shipmind would distribute itself, some of its protocols running freely in different sections. It would be less like a single governing mind, and more like a load of systems clumped together to form a complex living machine. Think of a plant rather than a being, a plant with incredibly rapid processing power, and a much more accelerated response time than your average tree. You watch as she finds an access port and slips a cable inside, slotting a translucent screen onto the top edge of her deck. Let's see here. Junie's screen fills with bright, scrolling data. Incredible! There's so much here! She hits a few keys. I'll start copying this over. It's everything I need. You watch as Junie starts rapidly tapping at her keyboard, her attention sucked into the data she is extracting. I'm gonna wait for her to notice. I'll be patient. I trust her. You wait quietly in the ruined chamber, watching the stars through the ripped roof. You can understand Junie's insatiable curiosity. These wrecks are incredible. If only they weren't so close to Conway space. Junie suddenly snaps out of her trace. Right, where were we? The Shipmind. Let me check. As I thought, she sighs. So, like I was saying, the protocols inside the Shipmind are distributed, so when the Shipmind is shut down unexpectedly, the protocols are rarely all contained in this unit. She places a hand gently on the cylinder. As is the case here, parts of it are trapped elsewhere, in the ship's system nodes. She taps a few keys. Which is a problem. There's always a problem. Luckily, Junie turns back to you, smiling. You have me. If we rip this thing out now, with parts of its protocols elsewhere, it's probably going to destroy itself the moment we turn it on. It doesn't matter that we're going to wipe the whole thing anyway, it'll be too late. The mind inside the Shipmind will be broken. But if we find the nodes housing the distributed parts, power them up, and then disconnect them, the protocols will be sent right back to the Shipmind here and we can take it out clean. How do we find the nodes? We either ask the cradle very nicely, or we spend the next cycles following these cables to see where they lead. I've got an incoming signal. Seraphin's voice suddenly cuts through on comms, urgent and nervous. If you're lighting up the systems and networks down there, time to stop. You hear clicks as Junie disconnects from the cradle, and the two of you exchange nervous looks, instinctively backing off from the Shipmind. Oh god, do they know we're here? Oh! Suddenly, a faint red light glitters in the dark beyond the broken ceiling. You hold still. The moment stretches out, and you hear Junie's breathing through the comms. The light flashes, pauses, and then fades. You take a deep breath. Too close. Oh god! Conway drone, Junie whispers, sniffing the network. We're clear, Seraphin chimes in again. I've turned off almost all the rig systems, but we need to be careful. Keep network activity to a minimum. Understood, Junie cuts in, but we will need to access the networks to get this Shipmind out quickly. Then I hope you're feeling lucky. There's a click as Seraphin closes the line. You and Junie look at each other, and then at the Shipmind encased in its cradle, wrapped in cables. This isn't going to be easy. Ah, fucking shit hell. We're in so much trouble. I'm surprised our stress is still at nothing, because that would have, I would have shit myself if that were me in real life. Alright, wait, what are we doing here? If you want to keep the network quiet, your only option is to track the physical connections the cradle has with the rest of the ship. Hacking the cradle directly will reveal data on the Shipmind systems, but any network activity is likely to draw attention to the wreck. Okay, so Bliss is out for this one, unless I push, but I don't know if I'm willing to do that just yet. But I can get a 100% positive with this one. There we go, there are so many branching connections, but with care and diligence they are traced. And I think that's where I'm backing out. But I'm willing to push this. I'll give it a shot, Sleeper. You might get stressed. No! Accessing the cradle reveals a mess of network connections. The more that turn on, the more likely you'll be discovered. Okay. It's good to know. Alright, everyone's keeping track at home, right? This is cycle 2. Cycle 2. Unless I miscounted. But I think we start at 0 when we go somewhere new, right? Oh, that's beautiful, 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 which is good because you guys got shit. Sorry, that's not your fault. I'm gonna track the cables now. I'm sorry for yelling. I'm very stressed out. Okay, we got this, we got this. Just yelling at everyone. Okay, there we go. There we go. We just need 2 more, but unfortunately... No, even if I push, Bliss's rolls will go down to a 4, so it's the same price either way. I mean, mine will go up to a 4 if I do this. Are we willing to push it? Wait, there's a Conway alert! When did that happen? Oh, is it because we hacked the cradle? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, I'm learning. End the cycle. Cycle 3, everyone keep track. And we're down to 2 supplies, too. Okay, thank you guys for giving me something to work with. Okay, this is all we need for this one. Hopefully. There we go, but we also got a Conway alert. You've located the key nodes that need to be disconnected to free the Shipmind. Perfect. Okay, port node, starboard node. Any more? No, just those 2. Okay, port node. 1 clean cut through the connecting cable and the node will be disconnected, but mess it up and there could be trouble. Or disable it. This node needs to be disabled precisely and quickly to keep your incursion under wraps. Okay, disconnecting the nodes by any means will allow the Shipmind to be extracted safely. So there's that one. What about the starboard node? Same thing. I mean, I could probably do this one. We'll see what happens if I mess with it. Okay. Cut those. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh no, I don't like it. I can't risk even a 5. Okay, it might be time to use the push next time. I haven't taken any stress. Cycle 4. Okay, we're looking good now. We're looking good. Okay, which one is closer? This one is closer. Let's use the best roll on this one. Okay, the node has been disconnected from the Shipmind's cradle. That's 1. And I'm gonna push. This will at least get us almost there. There we go. I could do it right now, but I really don't want to. I can't. Or do I? We still have one more before the Conway alert. It's danger either way. Just go for it. Come on, Junie, I believe in you. Yes, thank you, Junie. It's been disconnected. Oh, it's ready, Sleeper. Junie's voice comes quietly through your comms. You look over to her, floating beside the cradle, uplit by the pale screens of her deck. She gives you a reassuring nod. You turn to the prime Shipmind, now floating above its cradle. The final node's disconnected, and the lock's released. You glide over and gently grab it, the worn metal casing gleaming in the dim light. As you do, you feel a strange sensation of something moving around inside, like a creature in a box, the weight shifting this way and that under the pressure of your grip. Oh, that's weird. It is a mind, though. It suddenly dawns on you that Jean-Mi plans to put you inside this strange device, to hold your mind there while he investigates your body. The thought prompts a shiver. That drone's still sniffing around, Sleeper. Seraphine's voice crackles on the comms. So if you have what you need, let's go. You feel Junie's hand fall on your shoulder. Come on, Sleeper. Don't overthink it. She pats you gently. I think she knows exactly what I'm thinking about. She looks at Solheim data all the time. She probably knows exactly what is making us shiver. There will be plenty of time for that later. You look up and see a faint red light glittering in the dark beyond the broken ceiling. Time to leave! Dang, there's not even anything to look at. Ooh, extract the prime Shipmind without alerting Conway. We got pretty close to alerting Conway. I need to use my pushes more often, but we did it. And there's no reason for us to stay here. Okay, you can leave. You travel back to the hub. Once you leave, you will not be able to return. Leave the contract? Absolutely. Get us out of here. Phew, we made it. We're okay, and our rolls are garbage, but it's okay, because we're alive, and we're back. Arriving back at the Helion Gate, as lonely and as cold as it is, it feels like a relief. There was a tension in the rig as you came back out of the inner system, a watchfulness for errant signals and glinting red beacons that choked the conversation. But now, floating in the comforting shadow of this vast ruin, the sense of relief is palpable. That's one prime Shipmind. Condition unknown, retrieved. Seraphine runs the engine shutdown protocols as he speaks. I'd mark that as a success. We cut it a little close. When Seraphine reaches up and flicks a switch above him. Do we not? That's very true. We are a very, very risky crew. Sleeper, can I speak with you? Junie asks from the back of the cockpit. Oh, of course. She leads you out into the passage, tucking herself against the wall. She looks small, even in this compact space. Thank you for taking me with you. I hope I proved I'm trustworthy. I never doubted you. That's nice to hear. She smiles at the floor. Thank you. In my time here, in the Belt, I haven't found it easy to make friends. She falters, tripping over her words slightly. But you, Sleeper, well, I hope you'd consider me a friend at least. Who says this one? She's like opening her heart to us. Who goes, not right now? I would. You are my friend. She can't help but smile. I'm glad. Then I would like to ask you for something. Yes, whatever it is. You want to join the crew? Hop on. There's enough riffraff here already. She pauses. Would you consider taking me with you on the rig? She blurts out, and then before you can answer, I think I would be help for your diagnostic, and in the meantime I can take a look at the Shipmind, make sure it's ready, and... Yes, you can. She stops, speechless. She looks down at her hands, then back up at you. Okay, she smiles. Thank you, She looks down again. I'll find a bunk. She quickly glides off down the corridor before you can say anything further. Another stray collected. Seraphin puts a hand on your shoulder. Quite the refuge we're building here. He gives you a sly smile. First of all, I would say we were strays too. It's only right for us to help out other strays. Second of all, we technically already did offer her a place on the ship, but everything blew up before we could get her on it. You don't approve? Seraphin shrugs. You know, I've actually started to warm to this one. She's alright by me. He smiles and pushes off from your shoulder, gliding towards the engine room. You look towards the bunks, but Junie is already out of sight, likely unpacking already. The ship is getting a little crowded, but you're starting to realize you like it like that. At the very least, she'll prove invaluable when you get to Flotsam and have to deal with Jean-Mi. Perhaps she'll even have a read on the old man. He seemed nice to me, I hope. I hope so. Hopefully he's not just planning to put me in a Shipmind and sell me or something. You pause for a second, appreciating the warmth, the hum of the rig and its inhabitants. This ship, you think, is starting to feel like home. Aw, recruit Junie to your crew, we got her! And we got a Shipmind! A high-capacity Solheim Shipmind in unknown condition. Okay, so I think we definitely want to perhaps grab some data, maybe? Okay, well, I don't know if I want to go to Flotsam right now. We did my thing, so I was thinking maybe we continue on and we do Seraphin's thing, like I promised. So we need to get enough to go to Holmes Rock, and then from there we'll go to Wellspring. We could probably pick up some contracts along the way. It's just gonna be a lot easier for us to go here and here than it is to go back and then come back. That's a lot more fuel. We're over here already, and I said we would help out Seraphin. We got what I needed. We almost got absolutely murked by Conway while we did it. So it's only fair that we get what he needs, which is his sister. So, let's see if we could grab some fuel. I'm willing to take a little danger. Maybe I shouldn't be. No, we got some fuel. Let's see. We'll spend 2 cycles here just to grab stuff. Okay, good, nice. So we have enough fuel to go anywhere, really. And then we'll spend 2 cycles here like we normally do, so that way when we get to the new place, we should have more stuff. We'll be ready. I'm gonna have them source supplies. Oh, they did source supplies. Good job, you guys. Alright, and let's see. What if I cut away some scrap right now? Or data scraping? I'll data scrape, why not? More data. Nice, thank you, Solheim data. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but it's nice to have it. And then why don't we grab some supplies? Seized cargo. We can up this to a 5. Nice. I'm running out of food. But we only have 1 more day here, so I will eat some of the supplies that I just found. You aren't much of a cook, but that's okay. End the cycle. Last cycle here. Ooh, baby, look at that. Alright, let's see. What can we grab with these? Let's do some seized cargo again. Nice! Okay, nice. And then let's spin these 2 up here. We'll data scrape. And we'll also cut away some scrap. Nice, so that we can use that to make more components, or no, make some more processed scrap, which I still don't know what we do with. But we have stuff like engine components, processed scrap. I wonder if we're going to be able to expand our ship or add more to it in the future. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But for now, I think we're going to end it here. It's a little shorter than the the other Citizen Sleeper 2 videos, but this feels like a good place to stop. We got Junie back, our beloved Junie. We got our Shipmind. We've got some Solheim data. We got some stuff. We avoided Conway. And next time, we are going to continue our journey, head towards, not that way. We're gonna head to Holmes Rock, and then we're going to go from Wellspring to there. Don't know if that will all be one video. It really depends on what we find at Holmes Rock. I don't think we've heard much about that, have we? But I figure after that, we'll probably do Wellspring, and then we'll cut over to Flotsam unless something really urgent needs us. Because after Flotsam, we might want to head over to the Scatter Yards, which are... Where are the Scatter Yards? Where are you? Is it right here? Oh, over here, yeah, because we said we'd meet Cadet there, but it has been quite a few cycles, but the only way to get over there, I think, would be to have a Hasnav, which we don't have, so hopefully we could track that down over here. Maybe that's at Holmes Rock? Yeah, we need a Hasnav first, but first things first, we're gonna find Seraphin's sister, if we can. That is our promise. He helped me with my thing, I helped him with his thing, because we're besties. And we've got a family now. We've got a lot of people on this ship, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So next time we'll head towards Holmes Rock, but until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, be careful around Conway drones, and have a good day.